receiver, I wouldn't mind Fuller. I know he's hurt all the time, but if we're gonna drop Juju, Fuller with Claypool and Diontae, that could be kind of nice.
Well, and I think now
he might be getting 15. Everyone's talking about this receiver
because I was about to
market.
say,
Like,
I was gonna say if Diontae is gonna get that, then that X's Woods out of the conversation as well for any trade type of stuff.
Because Woods he's already 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Now people brought this up about the receiver market and how, oh man, Diontae is actually asking for a bargain right now. You know, Jarvis Landry's getting 15. Who was some of the other names that were brought up? One of them was Jarvis Landry. Another one was Cortland Sutton. There was one more, but 3 receivers that Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
When you look back in their contracts, it's like, yeah, those teams overpaid for those receivers.
It's a bad deals.
Those teams are
it's a bad deals, man.
Or actually, trying to get off them or regretting them very much. There's something called resetting the market, or not resetting the market correction. And I think that could be the case in the coming years with some of these receivers because we saw it with the running back market. Just because they paid David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell that kind of money doesn't mean you have to do it.
Right. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's kind of where I'm at with it, too. It's like you wanted to get paid, absolutely, because he's earned it. But when you start talking about 15 and it's not to that type of impact on the field every game, and that's the difference, too. It's like when we speak of a true receiver that's making that type of money that is deserving of that, it doesn't always have to be they're scoring touchdowns, but they draw coverage as well. You know, they do things that they're always impacting the game. And right now for Diontae, it's like he's a good receiver, but he doesn't have that effect just yet. Teams aren't saying, hey, we got to allocate 2 guys to him or we can't play this coverage against him just yet. Teams aren't necessarily worried about him being a consistent home run threat because even though we saw it a couple times this year, it was still very sporadic in terms of how often we would get a chance to see it to even put that as like, that's him. Right now, we say he's the, really good route runner, can get open in a hurry, but we don't really feel that, he's just taking the top off of defense. That's what we keep saying. We want a speed, so we want somebody that can bring us that element. So when I think of that, I'm just like, I don't want to pay 15 per year if I'm not getting that caliber player because I'm still going to be looking for that caliber player while already paying 15 for somebody that's not that caliber.
Yeah, could we draft a dude in the first or second round to at least in that first year get 80% of Diontae's production, and then we could spend that 15 on like defense on a lockdown cornerback or something, because that's what I would prefer.
No, I like that as well.
And we saw what we've done with receivers throughout our Steelers history here with Ben. I mean, it's because of a decent reason is because of Ben. But like as we were drafting third rounders, Mike Wallace comes in his rookie year has almost 800 yards. Yeah, Claypool his rookie year. So it's really not the end of the world if we don't re-sign receivers because, as we saw, we could keep the train moving without them.
Not without a doubt, man.
I would like to keep Diontae, but 15 just feels like too much right now. If he cleans up the drop completely, improves a little bit next year, now we're talking.
Yeah. And that's,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the market's just way too inflated and 15 is actually a steal. Who knows? I just don't feel like it's that way. Jarvis Landry getting 15, that's a terrible deal.
I would say I don't like that deal. And that's the thing. It's like, just because he got it don't mean that I want to do that as well.
I think Diontae is better than the 3 receivers I named. Sutton has a little bit more upside, has a chance to bounce back. But just because he's better, it doesn't mean we have to pay him that.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think when Jarvis got that deal, was that him fresh out of Miami?
I think so.
Because I'm like, Jarvis in Miami was still like their main dude receiving and gadget stuff as well. I just felt like his impact, like you knew, like granted, he's not to take the top off the defense guy either, but they ran that offense through him.
Yeah, what do you have, offense like 120 receptions?
Yeah, but we don't run our offense through Diontae. We run it realistically through Najee and at Ben at the time. So yeah, 15. That's whew.
Well, I was going to say we don't have to make a move now, but third year going into fourth year, I guess these are going to be the talks. This might actually happen. As you said, it might be the week before the season.
Seriously, yeah. At some point, man, look for that extension to happen, man. Because you know the big game is this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I'm expecting some scoring. I'm excited about scoring. Heck yeah, you should be.
Not a defensive game.
I don't expect defense, man. We got LA, we got Cincinnati. We know they put up points, so it should be some big time scoring. And I know that they're going to be scoring on the field, but guys like us, we like to score off the field, baby. And the best way to do that is to make sure that you are always prepared, Deke. And you know the best way to be always prepared, right? Best way to do that is with Manscaped because they are the leaders in below the waistline grooming. Now, Deke, I'm going to coach you up here, okay? Because I've been married for 10 years, going on 11. I've scored a lot, Yeah. But it's a method to the madness. It is, okay? And I'm going to draw up the perfect play for you. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Okay, now usually my favorite play is the annexation of Puerto Rico, but for you, I'll make an exception. We're going to call this the Ultra Premium Collection. All right?
Whoa.
That's how we call it. You got me?
Yeah.
Ultra Premium Collection on 3. Okay? So the way we start this out is this. You got to turn the shower on. All right? Bam. Shower rolling. Okay, cool. You get in the shower. You got to start with the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Hold on. Boom. You see it right here, right? You see it? 2-in-1 shampoo. You got to use that, baby. You got to use, okay? Good. It's perfect, okay? 2-in-1 shampoo, all right? That's the first thing you're doing. So now as you're lathering it up, all right, you're good. Next thing you need to do is hit the body wash, okay? You got to get the body wash. Now, listen, when you're doing the body wash, some people out here, they don't like to wash below their knees. They say the water can just run down and it'll get it up out of there. That is not how this play works, okay? The Ultra Premium Collection play, you got to wash your knees, you got to wash your ankles, and you got to get in between your toes, okay? That's what this is for, okay?
Right. Listen, here. I already have that at my house. I wanted to mention this. Go. Give Manscaped some props here. Mm-hmm. I wear that. I hit the scene on one of these weekend nights. The shorties are complimenting me left and right.
Let's go.
So that has to be part of the playbook.
Let's go. Now, next thing you got to do, you rinse it all off, right? Now you get out, dry yourself off, okay? But now you got to hit the deodorant. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh yeah. Couple stripes of that. How you smelling fresh?
I don't have that part of my playbook just yet.
Come on now.
It should be a good addition. It's like running the jet sweep in Canada's offense.
Listen, if you don't have the jet sweep, man, what are we doing, right? But more importantly, this is the last essential thing that you have to have. It's the Manscaped lip balm, baby. This just dropped. Come on now. You can't score with chapped lips. Winter. Listen, I've tried to score with my wife with chapped lips. It's like, baby. I love you, but not that much. Lip balm right here changed the game. That's all I'm saying. We put up 50 the other day. Okay. So once you do all that, okay, and you're feeling good, and you're deciding whether you want to clothe or not clothe, it's optional. The last thing that I always, recommend if you trying to add that finishing touch, the cherry on top, might I say?
Oh yeah.
Manscaped body spray. Oh my goodness! You just hit that one time like that.
This is better than that Axe spray that you used back in like 6th grade, right?
They're washed. We don't even talk about that. Stuff. But this right there, buddy, that is what you want. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the play. You don't want to miss out on the play, but more importantly, Deke, we got promo code, baby. So, with that being said, use the promo code MOATS so you can get your 20% off and free shipping worldwide at manscaped.com. Don't miss out, baby. Score as much as you need to score this week as you're watching the big game, after the big game, and all that other good stuff. And as always, baby,